Hey, my name's Brandon Williams. I'm a student of Blake Choisnet. Before I jumped into the program and started working with him, I worked a somewhat unpredictable schedule. I'm a director of operations for a Jimmy John's franchise. Got area managers that report to me. And I help them with their markets. And you never really know what you're going to get on any given day, whether it's a weekday, weekend, day, night, etc., with phone calls and stuff that just comes up. So that's kind of where I was at. Um, I had researched real estate investing for years. My now ex-wife wasn't super on board with the idea of doing it, just with the skepticism of the financial commitment and the risk and, oh, what if it goes wrong and all that stuff, common things to expect out of, anyone that's looking into to doing that. So I was bottlenecked from doing it years ago, probably 3-4 years ago when I started looking. Then, fast forward to, somewhat recently divorced. And I'm like, well, now I can do whatever I want. And that was a thing I researched thoroughly and really wanted to do. So then I jumped back into looking into, well, how do I do this? There's all sorts of gurus and experts and stuff on real estate out there. And one day was when I was doom scrolling Facebook. I think Blake's face came up, and I don't know what it was. I clicked on it. I'm like, hey, I'm just get all the options. And I clicked on it, and I watched his little intro video, and something got me on the hook. The best way I can describe it is, when you get that feeling that's like, this feels right. It doesn't feel like a gimmick. It doesn't feel like, one of those absent gurus that's just going to give you access to videos and that's it, and give you this idea or hope that, oh yeah, this is the path. No, like he seemed genuine and sincere and authentic. And so, long story short, I decided to proceed, did the onboarding and all that stuff. And even there was still a moment when I clicked the button on join, right? It was like, man, did I just make a mistake? Then within a day or two, had my onboarding call one-on-one with Blake. And I'm like, okay, so he's real. He's here. He's talking to me in real time. And it made me feel happy that I made the decision I made, because I determined that, hey, if this is what it's chalked up to be, it's going to be a good thing. And it turns out it was great. He was very he was just straight to the point, casual, laid back, and he was just a real person, during the onboarding call. And then I jumped into the community with Slack, and that was just the abundance of authentic, genuine people that are real, that are doing the same thing I'm doing. And then just to see at least once a week, Blake doing the coaching calls. So it was the best outcome I could hope for, with this process, with just investing in real estate at all. He seems to know everything just offhand at all times, which is great. Having that expertise that's experience based is really the best thing you can ask for, because it gives you confidence and comfort, even if you're like, yeah, this seems good, this seems right, I'm going to go do this because this, and these are the reasons why, these are the pros and the cons. Just to throw it across, a DM to Blake, or asking on the coaching call, and for him to either confirm or add a couple things to consider. It's really nice. It's a great confidence booster. I've been in the program. I'm just shy of my 90-day mark, and I am about to close on my fourth, fifth, and sixth door. It's a triplex. So I have a duplex, a single family home, about to have a triplex. So 6 doors in under 90 days. 2 rehabs are going right now as we speak, and I'm projected to cash flow $2,700 a month with those 6 doors. It feels amazing. I feel like I found a grand slam, a home run, and then a solidly good deal. I didn't want to settle for anything less than at least a solidly good deal. And that just opens my eyes to the possibilities of what could this turn into. If I did this in 3 months and it wasn't even that hard, you just had to do it. What does that mean for the future? And to me, it's, well, scale to the sky. The sky's the limit, and just do it till it doesn't make sense anymore. I never, prior to this, had this notion that I really want to quit my job, because I frankly feel like I have it pretty easy with what I do, minus the analogy I use is it's a circus, and all the monkeys, right? So I got my monkeys in the circus, and I just got to manage them all the time. So I'm looking forward to the day where I don't necessarily have to do that anymore. And this path really does feel like the right path for me, who I am and how I operate and the way I do things. This path seems right for me, and I feel like it's going to just pass on to my kids and hopefully their kids, and hopefully it just keeps snowballing from there, and it just maintains a legacy. And yeah, I just feel great about it. Happy I did what I did, and that's about it. Thanks.